evening, esteemed delegates, BCAS members, and respected dignitaries. I stand before you with a heart full of gratitude, a mind buzzing with inspiration, but a body full of sores and pain. And after last night, cultural night antics, a husky throat as well. I'm sure you would agree that the last 3 days, we have just not witnessed an event, but we have experienced a journey, a convergence of brilliance that will be etched in our memories for long. Not only were the last 3 days a befitting tribute to the memorable milestone our society is celebrating, but also an important pit stop in our professional journeys, where we chose that we will reflect, reconnect, and reimagine. The idea of Reimagine and now the success of Reimagine has its credits to a large number of individuals and organizations. Generally, I am allergic to long speeches, winding speeches, but today I'll take a risk on my allergy because we have so much to thank and so many people who have contributed here. And I would assume that the people who have stayed here are really interested in terms of knowing what went behind Reimagine. To my mind, there are 3 pillars that have contributed to the success of Reimagine. The first and foremost, without doubt, is you, our delegates, our participants, and our attendees. Friends, they say chartered accountants attend only technical events. They are always into numbers and always into routine compliances. For the last 3 days, we did not have mention of any section, any case law, and yet we have a house full audience for all 3 days. We proved them wrong. They also say chartered accountants don't travel. But we had people from 75 cities and towns in India, including from Dubai and USA, coming all the way here to attend Reimagine. They say chartered accountants come only for CPE events. But we had 1,200 of us here at this geo venue for the lure of knowledge and networking and not for anything else. They say the young chartered accountant is slightly disconnected with the profession and the bonhomie that the profession brings. 40% of the attendees here were less than 40 years of age. And we can see a bright future ahead for young chartered accountants. They say chartered accountants cannot sing and dance, cannot let their hair down. And after yesterday, what we saw, we have proved them wrong as well. For all this and much more, once again to all our delegates, thank you so much for gracing this occasion. This one will be in the memories for sure. The second pillar, friends, for the success of Reimagine has been our speakers, our thought leaders, and the people who have inspired us to do this Reimagine event. Not one, not two, but we had 3 Padma awardees who graced Reimagine, which is perhaps the first for any event that BCAS or Contemporary Times would have hosted. Thank you, sir. With more than 40 domestic and international speakers, for the record, we had all 40 coming in on time without any delay, is a record in its own self. Not just our professional stalwarts, we had industry representatives. A fun fact, if you add the market cap of the corporate representatives that we had here, It is in excess of US dollar 1 trillion. 25% of Indian economy is what it adds up if you add up the market cap of our corporate participants. When was the last time you saw a Reliance, Tata and a Birla at one webinar, at one seminar? It happened only at Reimagine. To all our thought leaders in absentia, we are grateful for you for gracing Reimagine. The third and the most important pillar is the cohort, the organization cohort at BCAS, which has made Reimagine possible. Friends, as a voluntary, not-for-profit, apolitical, learning-oriented organization, the strength of BCAS is the strength of its volunteers. And these volunteers have contributed selflessly for the love of the profession and the love of the society. As they say, come the moment, come the man. And what we had was President Chirag Doshi leading from the front, right in terms of conceptualizing till execution the entire event. They say Aladdin's Chirag could create miracles, and BCA's Chirag has also made sure that this event is successful. Friends, many of you would know the BCAS inner circle, also called the core group, is a very close-knit community of professional stalwarts who have over the years built BCAS where it is today. It's like one large joint family. And in a joint family, to get things done effectively, you need communication and you need to carry people along. Not only did the gentleman lead the technical committee, but also made sure that the entire core group strength backs us. Thank you, Sharik Bhai, for making sure that Reimagine is successful. To Abhay Mehta and to Anil Sateji and all members of the technical committee, we thank you for making us proud. The second committee was the cultural committee. All the heavy lifting around the venue, the food, the souvenirs, the sponsors, the lighting, the registrations, the speakers, the security was thanks to Shri Pranay Marfatia ji, Narayan Pasari ji, Uday Sate ji. Cumulative experience of more than 50 RRCs made sure that BCAS lives up to its commitment of an unforgettable learning experience. What I've been able to thank is only at the tip of an iceberg. The real backbone of Reimagine are the young volunteers, the committee members, and the selfless chartered accountants who have made Reimagine exceed our expectations. Friends, these volunteers double up as practicing chartered accountants or employees in their respective organization and yet could devote time to have an event of this scale is a testament of their commitment and professionalism to BCAS. Mrinal Mehta for complete control of venue management, exhibition hall, food and sponsor management. You have been top class. Sincere thanks for this, Mrinal. Samit Saraf, you undertook the critical responsibility of logistics, speaker coordination, hotel, travel, security. Never say no, we love it. Anand Kothari, your handling of stage dynamics, graphics, pigeonhole, camera, lights, sound. Thank you for creating an unforgettable experience at Reimagine. To Kinjal Bhutta, Rimple Dedia, the Nari Shakti and the Stree Power, thank you for long hours in the souvenir, as well as the smooth registration and the delegate kit. To my fellow OBs, Kinjal, Zubin, Mandar, for making sure Reimagine is memorable, thank you so much. To the young committee members at the management committee, Rutvik, Hardik, Preeti, Vishesh, Sneh, Divya, a wholehearted fruitification for Reimagine. The Collegium of Past Presidents, the backbone of BCAS, thank you for being a rock-solid support. And without your support in every manner, this event would not have been possible. Thank you so much. Our young student volunteers who are just doing their IPCC and finals, and we have 25 of them who are working behind the scenes And Anirudh, Disha, Tanvi, Richi, Moksha, Gunja, Aditya, Naman, I can go on and on, but wow, this experience is thanks to all of you all. The entire BCAS back office, we can't forget them. While we are the front, we have 25-member BCAS team working 24/7 back to make sure that this process is smooth and Reimagine culminates into something memorable. To our partners, Perficient Event, Spanric Communication, SGA PR, Finesse Graphics, without your support, this wouldn't have been possible. To Reliance Industries Limited and Mr. Raj Malik for this enabling this impressive venue for us to host Reimagine and for painting this perfect picture. To our MOC, Vinita Chatterjee, for making sure we have moments of day throughout the day. Thank you so much, Vinita. To all the unsung heroes of BCS, thank you very much. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Friends, Reimagine today is a 9-month journey that has given birth to new thoughts, new inspirations, new connections, which will hold stead in years to come. As you would have seen, after every event, we had a live memento that we gave to speakers. Just a memoir of that particular event. And that was our appreciation and gratitude to the speaker. But our single largest appreciation is to you, our members, our delegates, and which is where, at the end of this Reimagine, we have a live memoir in the form of a film of this 3 days to showcase our appreciation to you, our delegates, our audience. May we have a quick film, please?
Formed 6 days after the Institute of Chartered Accountants Act came to force, 1949.
It's extraordinary, very impressive, very well organized.
As an organization, Bombay Chartered Society, right from the inception, has been on the cusp of the knowledge dissemination. Much before any other organization started, and even I would believe even before the institute started knowledge dissemination. So from that perspective, BCA has done a yeoman service to the profession.
Bombay Chartered Account Society, I think, is the most reputed society. BCAS has completed 75 years. That means it is that old as the institute itself.
BCA is doing a great job. There is a gap between what the knowledge that is available in the big companies and the knowledge that anybody as a practitioner can have on their own, right? And therefore, association like BCA has then become a very important channel.
So BCA is like family for us.
For me, it's the home ground, right? We're all chartered accountants here, and it's always good giving back to your fellow chartered accountants. So I think that resonated for me very clearly, and I said yes immediately.
So I truly feel this institute is able to put together a lot of great minds together. So I think that was why it was very encouraging to be called and quite exciting to be here as well.
This is my first time actually on BCAS, and when I looked at the agenda and when Jayabhai explained me, one thing struck me is this is about sharing. It's there's no hidden agenda. It's about content. It's about sharing experiences, not technical, and really benefiting the audience and young chartered accountants or aspiring chartered accountants. So that's really what made me come for this, and I'm really happy I'm here.
I'm a chartered accountant, I'm a proud chartered accountant. So whenever a matter calls, show up. Second, the theme itself, Reimagine. I love it. So if you go and read my own LinkedIn, my purpose,
we did.
it starts with Reimagine.
Yes.
So reimagine possibility and deliver value with values.
Yeah.
So I'm a firm believer that if you get into any situation, you reimagine possibility, you can definitely contribute to it.
BCAS will be Abub and Adam right up there in the list in terms of motivating youngsters, ensuring knowledge sharing. BCAS is doing a tremendous job, and I wish that I should be here for the 100th year also.
But BCA has a lot done for education purpose, and particularly if you want to practice in those niche area, BCA is ultimate. I'm telling you.
Is that BCS is a platform which is principle oriented and looks after only the professional growth of the professionals.
It would be like reimagining myself.
Here they are talking about how we should move for next 25 years and not what we are doing since last so many years.
One word, futuristic.
I think exhilarating. The energy here is just contagious. It's
reimagining our own ourselves. And
one word, professionalism. I love it here.
Very fine. Excellent.
The perfection in organization.
Platform, so BCS has really done well in terms of organizing such a big event.
It had an eclectic mix of events which would resonate with everyone, people who are in the profession, who are with their practices, as well as people like me who've been in the industry. Yeah, as we enter the Amrit Kal, it's hunger for growth.
See, for us also to get audience of this type, because as I said, this entire profession is huge trusteeship for the entire entrepreneurship in India. More importantly, they are trusted people.
Okay.
So I think they have a lot of, they can do actually nation building big time. And hence, it is an opportunity for me to interact with such senior people out here and for hours and together. So I think BCA is doing a good job of at least giving an opportunity to people like us, because we are chartered accountants, but we're not in the profession.
Yeah.
So giving an opportunity to give our point of view and opportunities to them. So I think they're doing a good job.
The BCAS, which works on helping young students, helping professionals stay abreast with the tools and techniques of that trade. But the foremost they need to do is to ensure that people don't forget the purpose with which they've been set up.
I think Reimagine allows us to standardize that much more across the country. I mean, clearly what you want is this, the established people supporting the next generation, that kind of smooth transition. And I think this organization is something we can definitely use.
I think they're thought leaders very clearly, and they have the reputation of being they have complete integrity for such a long time, 75 years.
Yeah.
So they have a very important role to play in thought leadership.
Experience is a lot of fun. First show of the year, so very excited. And good to see so much of young energy. All of you, wish you all the very best. And best wishes. Even the president, everyone's so young and everyone's so enterprising. So very thrilled to be a part of the event.
Thank you.
My
Thank you
wishes
so
for 75 years of BCAS.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Chartered Accountants Society.
Wow. While the heart is heavy, we have made together priceless memories and one more milestone in the BCAS history of landmark milestones. Thank you, and for now, A big round of applause. One, for the largest and the grandest BCAS event ever, Reimagine 2024. And perhaps also the largest and the grandest non-CP event of chartered accountants ever. Until we meet next, thank you and safe travels. Thank you.